Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another exclusive on Payola. Before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. This exclusive is strictly for entertainment purposes only. And also, I am happy to announce that I do have Station Head, and you can follow me on Station Head at Ash Miracle, okay? So I do have Station Head, and I will be on there for really exclusive stuff, not something that I can really post on YouTube. With this being said, this is just, information, general information for you guys to know about Payola, okay? So before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And like I said before, this exclusive is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Payola is used on artists of a certain stature to make it look like they're more successful than they really are, okay? So that's the reason why certain artists use Payola and then certain artists don't, okay? Now, here are pictures of a few people that have been accused of using Payola. I haven't accused them, but they have been accused, okay? French Montana was busted for using fake streams on Spotify, okay? That's an article you can go look up on your own. I'm not accusing French, but he was accused of it, I believe, like in 2019, okay? So these are pictures of artists who have been accused of using Payola. From what I was told, you cannot be a flop artist and get Payola. Even though I believe that Payola should be used on flop artists, you cannot be a flop artist and get Payola. You have to have already been selling, okay? At least a decent amount of sales. That's why Meek can't use Payola, because he's flopping right now. And nobody will believe that Meek is getting a number one, okay? It just wouldn't be believable. Especially if Drake ain't on the song or Cardi B ain't on the song. Meek getting a solo number one is definitely far-fetched. Also, most of the time, these artists don't even know that Payola is being used on their songs. So a lot of times, people blame, the artist, but it's really the label who gets the Payola. It's not the artist. They're not going to tell the artist that we're using Payola because they don't want to hurt the artist's feelings. Obviously, that's an ego crusher that they need the Payola to get to number one or top 10. But also, they don't want the artist to blab their mouth and start telling other people, okay? Because it is illegal. The main reason why some artists are using Payola and are able to do it without getting in trouble or getting caught is because of playlisting, okay? An example I will use is, French Montana being busted, okay? And there's articles on it. You can just go Google it about him, faking streams on Spotify, okay? And then there was accusations that 6ix9ine was, using streaming farms, okay? Or having bots stream, his song, okay? And he is also a blacklisted artist. You can also use Payola to help an artist not get their full numbers, i.e. blackball someone. And I know we all know who that could possibly be. You can fudge streaming numbers, but you can't fudge actually buying the songs. Which makes me talk about Move Your Hips by A$AP Ferg and Nicki Minaj and that other person, I don't really know his name, but Move Your Hips sold 100K first week, but all those sales weren't applied to the first week numbers. And that is also, in fact, payola. Payola, if ASAP Ferg was forced to not put his part of the sales in for first week because you're being bribed or forced to not do the right thing. And if you're bribed or forced to inflate or decrease numbers, it is payola. Okay? But I'm not accusing ASAP Ferg of doing that. I'm just saying if he was, then it would be, in fact, payola. Okay? If an artist always goes number one or goes top 10 every time they drop, to the public, you're going to be looked as a very successful artist. It's all about perception, okay? And also, it can help you win awards, Grammys, the VMAs, the American Music Awards that nobody really cares about. But it helps you get accolades. So that's why people do it. Or I should say corporations do it. Usually the artist doesn't really have any clue that's being used. That's why when you hear Cardi B say, this is organic love and, I'm doing pop girl stuff, she really believes it, okay? And until, everything gets spilled out, even though she was allegedly exposed for it a few years ago, but you guys can go back and do your research. She was allegedly exposed for it, but it's not really the artist's fault because they don't decide when and when not to use payola, okay? That's why Frenchie got caught, because he's not really an A-list artist. So it was easy for him to get caught versus any other artist, because the rest of them are A-list artists except 6ix9ine. And the reason why mostly A-list artists use payola is because it would cost less, because people generally listen to them anyway. If Meek uses it, or Lil Durk, even though Lil Durk is popular, we know him getting a solo number one is a little far-fetched too. Not saying that he's not a good artist, but if we talk about Billboard number ones, it's a little far-fetched. And that's going to cost the label even more money versus only spending $50,000, $20,000. If Meek used payola, it's going to be probably $200,000 they would have to spend, because usually payola is used on, more than just pay listing too. Is used on, certain radio stations that are directed to the white audience. And we all know that Meek is not mainstream enough to be in front of the white audience, okay? He caters more to the urban audience, okay? And for those who don't know the definition of payola, here's the definition. Payola is the practice of bribing someone to use their influence or position to promote a particular product or interest, okay? So that's when, all the celebrities were rallying up behind Cardi B. That was payola, okay? Because most of those artists don't even rally up for themselves. Meek, Drake, and Rihanna rallying up behind Cardi B. That was all to get Cardi her number one, trying to be seen out with her, performing with her, doing songs with her. That was just so they can get Nicki out of here, okay? Which ultimately didn't really work, but nice try. But anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Follow me on Station Head at Ash Miracle. And I will be posting some really exclusive stuff on there that I can't post on YouTube. This was just a general information. So see you in the next video. Okay? Bye, guys.